What's up, everybody? My name is Shannon and I am still waiting for my Satyr, and today we are talking about Lies Like Poison by Chelsea Pitcher. Here's the thing. I knew what I was getting into with this book because the tagline was Riverdale meets, I don't remember what the other book was, but it was very similar to Pretty Little Liars. So listen, I knew what I was getting myself into. So the fact that I didn't enjoy this book to the point where I was skimming through and just wanting to figure out the mystery and not caring about the drama anymore, I knew what I was getting myself into. That shouldn't be surprising to me. So on Goodreads, I did give this book 2 stars. And that is largely because, while yes, I did know that it was going to be like Riverdale, the storytelling was going to be similar, I still think it wasn't that well written. However, I do think I'm going to give this book a C-, and that's because it is camp. Is it enjoyable for some? Probably. For me, it just got very annoying. So Lies Like Poison is about 3 girls named Lily, Poppy, and Belladonna, which of course are all these famously poisoned flowers, and they want to murder their other friend Raven's stepmother because she is just a wicked stepmother and just absolutely terrible. But of course, they decide not to go through it because that's a terrible idea. Years later, she winds up dead anyway, and Belladonna is framed for it because there were Belladonna seeds and flowers in her tea, but Belladonna didn't do it. So who did it? That's the mystery. And listen, I was very into this because these girls are very messy. I liked that they were kind of evil, mean girls. That was very interesting. What I didn't like was just this sense of grandeur about everything, and the wicked stepmother, and Raven's the prince, and she's the wicked, and just it felt really weird. And to me, that is kind of that Riverdale, that Pretty Little Liars original sin kind of vibe to it, but I just wasn't feeling it. I liked about half of this book, and then after half of it, it just started to get really old to the point where I'm am I too old for this book? Am I not the target audience for this book? Which is another reason why I'm giving it a C-, because it's there's definitely an audience for it, and I don't think it's for me. However, it's still not good. It's still not written great. I think the actual characterization is just so over the top. It is so dramatic, and the actual case itself feels so weird. The more information I get, I'm what does this have to do with anything? And then I kept reading because I wanted to know who did it, because the twists of it were interesting. So I was very interested to know who did it. And there were 2 big twists that I was kind of really? That's the direction we're going with this? So I wasn't super invested in that. However, on a positive note, there is a trans character in this book, and I think that transition and the conversations were really well done. However, it was still extra dramatic, which I will say was true to the rest of the book. Make a long story short, Lies Like Poison is it's fine. It's not the best, and it's never going to be the best. However, if you want to just laugh at something that's kind of like Riverdale and be oh my god, this is so dramatic, this is the book for you. I could see this becoming a CW and HBO Max show. I think it's gonna happen, but that doesn't mean that the story was good. So I don't really recommend it, but there's definitely an audience out there for it. So I said, C-, not quite sure how I feel about it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe to Top Books with me every week. That is everything I got for today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.